I want to take this opportunity to introduce an extraordinary woman, an extraordinary leader in our community, someone who has been out on the front lines, somebody that has been working for our community for many years and was recognized tonight because of those efforts, recognized tonight because of her leadership, recognized tonight because of her vision for our entire city, starting right here in Maston. I present to you our next Maston District Councilwoman, Zeneta Everhart.
This is what this is supposed to be about. Yes. Community.
Yes.
This is Maston.
Yes.
This is community. Yes. You know, when I started out this, I'm telling you, I wasn't going to do it. Mm-hmm. And you know why I wasn't going to do it? I did. I told a lot of people I wasn't. And I said I wasn't because I've seen how nasty can get. And I didn't want to be a part of it.
That's right.
But when I decided to do this, I told my team that we will not, under any circumstances, run a negative campaign.
That's right.
This campaign was going to be built on community.
Yes.
It was going to be built on my record. And it was going to be built by the people who lived in this community. And with love.
Yes.
Nothing but. You know, there's a reason why I chose turquoise for my color for my campaign. Because I wanted a color that was about healing and strength for my community, because that is what I am in this for.
Yes.
That's it. We are going to do work in this community. We are going to transform this community. I will not do this alone. I've said that from the beginning. This is about us.
Yes. Yes.
All of us. We are going to make sure that government functions in the city the way that it should.
Yes. Yes.
We are going to make sure that people simply have sidewalks.
Yes. Yes.
And that they have roads that they can drive down. And quite frankly, we want some cute flower pots on Jefferson. It really is that simple.
Yes.
But we're going to do the big things too.
That's right.
We're going to make sure that our renters have access to home ownership.
That's right.
We're going to build up our business districts.
Yes.
We're going to make sure our seniors can stay in their community. We're going to make sure our renters can stay in their communities and not get priced out. That is what this is about. I am doing this for the people just like me, who have struggled, who have dealt with so much in their lives. I have dealt with so much in my life, and this is my way to pay it forward. I am doing this community, this for Zaire. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to my team, my campaign team, who still is at work and not back here with me celebrating. They're taking pictures. To Rob and Michaela, come on. And to my whole team, They've been amazing throughout this. They've kept me up. They fell short with the cough drops, obviously. But it's all good. But it's all good. I'll get my voice back in a couple days. I literally, thank you, Mama. Let me tell y'all about Mama Charlene with this cough drop. She always taking care of me all the way down. But you know what? This campaign was amazing, okay? Literally doors until the last minute. Today, we were on the doors constantly, in the streets, still today, talking to people in the Maston district. And I am just here to say that I cannot wait. We won the primary, but we still have November. And we're going to win that one. Onward and upward. That is the focus of this campaign. That's the focus that it's been. And I'm just excited that this community chose me.
Yes. Yes.
And I promise that I won't let them down.
That's right.
I won't let them down. I'm excited to do the work. I'm excited to get to know all of the Maston residents who weren't home when I knocked on their doors. I'm coming back. I'll be back as soon as I get my voice back. But I'm truly, truly excited to just get ready to do the work. That's it. That's all this is about. This is about fixing our community and just showing people that there is hope. I don't want people in the community to lose hope. I just don't. Don't lose hope. There are leaders like me out here, and we want to help, and we're going to help. I promise you that. That's right.
All right.
They're never going to stop.
To be a woman and get this, we haven't had a woman on the Common Council in almost a decade.
Wow. Listen, I've said it before. What is missing in government in our city is a woman's voice.
That's right.
Literally. Our community looks like people are not talking to each other. No one's agreeing with each other. Our streets are broken because, quite frankly, I feel government is broken. But that's because people are not sitting at the table. People are too worried about who likes who and who doesn't like someone. I don't operate like that. I don't care about people's personal feelings. This is not about that. This is about fixing the community. It's about all of us. And we all need to grow up and sit down and have real conversations about how to fix this community. And that's what a woman brings to the table.
What do you think it was? How do you think you really connected with the powerhouse when it comes to politics in Buffalo?
Always has been.
And yet you were able to do it.
Well, the thing is that I've always been in Maston doing the work. So that's why I was able to do it. I've been here. I live here. I help to, run programs. I work with the block clubs, right? I make sure that they get the resources that they need. I do the work in the community. That's why I was able to connect with them. And I gave them hope over the years, right? Not just through this campaign cycle. I've been doing this. This is not just yesterday I decided to come out and help my community. I've been helping my community, and they believed in me, and I am honored and humbled that they trust me enough to be their leader.
You told me that 5.5 years ago this community wanted you. And
That woman right there next to you.
she gave you a cough drop too.
Right.
Then a few years later they wanted you back, and then
Yep.
something clicked in you last fall.
Yeah.
What was the difference all of those times? Why yes now?
You know what? It was It was the path. I am a person who believes in following the path and following the signs. The signs led me here. After last year, after all the work I did over the years, compounded on top of 514 and me being in Washington and lobbying with senators and congressmen and sitting in their offices, sitting at the White House. 3 times last summer, I was at the White House talking about not just what happened on 514. I talked to them about the housing stock on the east side of Buffalo. I talked to them about us only having 1 grocery store. I talked to them about the streets. I talked to them about the business districts. I didn't just talk about what happened on 514. I talked about the community as a whole. And that is what was the catalyst to bring me here today.
When you were in Washington, you said, let me repeat this for the people in the back.
Way back there.
Do you think the people in the back heard you?
They heard me loud and clear. You know, one of the other things I said in that speech, in my testimony before Congress, I gave a shout out to the hood. To the east side of Buffalo, my hood. And I told them that day on national television that no matter where I go and no matter what I do, I carry the east side of Buffalo on my back. And we here.
All the national media outlets from all over the country, even the world, have, of course, seen the tragedy. What do you want them to know outside of Buffalo now that you can celebrate a night?
I want them to know that we're just getting started. There's more to come.
Speaking to your dad, he was telling me about high school. He said what he would tell a father if their daughter were to drop out of high school. Think about the night or the week that unfolded. You were dropping out of high school to now. What do you tell that little girl in high school?
Oh, that's deep. That's a life lesson right there, because on one hand, I would tell her don't drop out. But on the other hand, I would say do it, because when I dropped out, I worked and I helped put food on the table in my mother's house. Right? And so I truthfully, I don't know what that little girl is dealing with in her house. So I can't tell her that. But what I can tell her is to reach out to somebody before she drops out. Talk to somebody. Seek out an elder in her community or somebody that she trusts to talk to before she makes that decision. That was a very hard decision for me, but it was more important that I helped my family in that moment. But guess what? We're here today.
I don't know of a common counselor in any city that has, been to the White House 3 times in what would you bring to the common council with all of those connections? Because that's a lot, and there's a lot of money coming here from a lot of different places.
Absolutely. Listen, building community is about connections. It's about collaboration. And without it, the community will fall. And so through the work that I've done over the last 6 years, through the connections I've made in the senator's office and the connections I've made over the last year in Washington and across the country, quite frankly, I've made some valuable connections with people all across the country. And that, every room I'm in, I talk about what's happening on the east side. I've already been successful in connecting people on the east side of Buffalo with those connections that I've made. I've been doing this work. I am a bridge builder, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. Everyone that I've ever met with, that I've ever talked to, I've kept their personal cell phone numbers on purpose, because I knew one day I would find somebody in the community who would need something that they had. And that is how you build community. You can't build community talking about who you not gonna work with.
That's right.
I'm gonna work with everybody for this community.
A lot of loss in the past year, a lot of loss
you know what? It feels fucking amazing. That's it. That's it. That's all I got.